Hey, everybody, Michelle is here. We'll take a little break before I go back inside and start doing some things. It's really nice outside here. So I've been reading a lot of stuff online, because I follow some of that stuff. And what I do is I just follow everything that's going on and follow everything that everyone's saying and see what I can make out of it, and whether it's anything worth talking about or not. And it's a lot of things always has to do with interpersonal relationships. That's number one. I noticed that's the number one topic. And then the fact that people are talking about being alone, being isolated. And and here's my thoughts on that. Wherever you are is where you need to be. Okay, and a lot of people have an issue with that, or do a lot of things to try to manipulate that instead of just allowing things to be and see and find out, okay, what is the purpose of it. And so, for like I said, in many of my videos, I thought I was ready to retire. I thought I was ready to retire, meaning blah 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 blah. But you know what, to be honest with you, I never really thought about retiring. So that's probably why I'm not considered retired. When I got out of my toxic work environment, I needed to recover, not retire. So sometimes you're going to find yourself planning one thing, but yet, the right type of circumstances will come your way. And that's fine too. I mean, isn't that how it's supposed to be? You know? Um, so uh, you do have to accept your circumstances as they are, and not do so much to try to manipulate it and try to change it per se. You know what I mean, in a forceful way. And but like I said, at the same time with me, I'll just stick with me. Um, Loneliness versus aloneness. I think I talked about that. You need aloneness. Okay, but but with aloneness, it doesn't mean you need to be. Nobody needs to be around. You know, aloneness means you just need to be within yourself, and you can do that whether people are around you or not. That's the whole. That's what you have to keep in mind. And the same thing with loneliness. Somebody can be as lonely as, you know, to the point of, you know, but they got hundreds and thousands, not hundreds and thousands, but they got people around them. And usually people that are lonely, that means that they may be heading towards depression. That's something just to keep in mind. And usually it's all thought based. I told you that it's thought based. You're thinking in a negative fashion about your situation and not asking the right questions about why this is. If you feel lonely, ask yourself, okay, why am I lonely? What is that all about? Because I know more people that have been lonely with people around them than people that are aloneness, participating in aloneness. I participated in aloneness. And it doesn't matter who's around, and usually, it's I can, in other words, I can be alone, alone. I can have aloneness, and people are you know everywhere. And the same thing about meditation. Meditation is a similar activity. You could be meditating and all kind of stuff, all kind of shit going on. You know what I mean? All kind of stuff happening. So you just have to take the moments as they are, and ask yourself, okay, so why am I here? Why am I talking about I'm lonely? And so a lot of it is just thoughts. You got to work on the thoughts and make your thoughts neutralized, and go deep and say, well, ask those deep questions. Stop trying to manipulate yourself. And being happy when you know you're not, or being this, or just, hey, I'm not happy right now, and why is that? You can ask that. Nobody needs to know. I feel lonely right now. Why is that? So you have to be very, very honest with yourselves and know that a lot of events are happening. And I told you, stuff that should have happened millions of years in the future are rolling back so quickly that some people are going to be facing stuff right. That some people are going to be facing things that should have been handled by their future personalities a million years in advance. But now all of a sudden, all that stuff is coming back towards us at a faster pace, and so you're going to be dealing with situations that that you may not be ready for, and then it'll cause you to be depressive in your thoughts. These depressive, negative thoughts, and before you know it, blows your head off. And then guess what? You're gonna come right back in the same similar situations, and each time you're bringing all of that stuff so close together. You know what I mean? You bring stuff that should be happening millions of years in advance. You keep bringing it forward, so and if you just sit down and think logically, it will make sense. But it's not gonna make sense if you're in your emotions, deep in your emotions and feelings, and being what is that word? Self-loathing, melancholy, having depressive thoughts about everything. I don't know if you can hear that wind. I mean, it's lovely. This is lovely. And I told you, you have the right thoughts, you're gonna have the right environment. You have the right thoughts, you're gonna wake up and be living in paradise. Okay? I know that for a fact, and I know that from experience. And that's why you need experience. So, so I'm out here just enjoying the beauty of nature out here. Contemplating all the time. And I because of the amount of years I've meditated, I feel like I'm in constant meditation because I'm in touch with everything. I'm in touch with my vision, what I hear, what I'm feeling, sensing and receiving. The sensing and receiving is spiritual. So that's how you pick up, information and information from the universe and information from the atmosphere, whatever you want to call it. It's all energy, by the way. And I just take it all in, and just enjoy it, because at some point, a lot of things are going to change quite quickly, and that's the environment and the climate more so than anything. That's going to be changing very, very quickly, and it's going to be impacting people in a way that they may not understand. So I just want to send peace and love, and what I'm going to do is close out and give you look around at what I'm viewing and what I'm enjoying. Okay, sending peace and love, and trust me, I'll be back. All right. That's what's happening in my neck of the woods. I hope everyone is doing the same. Enjoy your environment. And you see how you hear all of that? in the background. If I don't know if you do or not, but your trees will respond to you once they get used to you taking care of them, talking to them. They'll start responding, and that's what they're doing now. They know I'm here lounging, and they're saying hello to me, right? You have to treat nature as you would treat any other living being, because nature is living being. All right, peace and love, and trust me, I'll be back.